Today we're diving into a classic question. Is democracy truly the best form of government?
It's a big one. Democracy is often praised for giving everyone a voice, but is it perfect?
That's the thing. On paper, democracy seems fair, but in practice, it can get messy.
Absolutely. Sometimes it feels like the majority can drown out minority rights.
Right, and then there's the issue of voter turnout. Not everyone participates, so is it really representative?
Plus, people sometimes vote based on slogans or emotions, not facts. That can lead to odd results.
And yet, when you look at alternatives, they have their own pitfalls. Dictatorships, for example, concentrate power dangerously.
Yeah, one bad leader and things go downhill fast. At least democracies can change course with elections.
That's a key strength. If you don't like your leaders, you can vote them out.
I appreciate that. But what about countries with democratic elections that are just for show?
Like when only one party is allowed to win, or the results are predetermined?
Exactly. It's democracy in name only. The real challenge is making democracy work, not just labeling it.
Some people argue that democracies are slow to act, especially during crises.
True, because there's so much debate and compromise. But maybe that's a feature, not a bug.
Checks and balances can prevent rash decisions, but they can also cause gridlock.
Ever watch a parliament argue for hours and still get nothing done? It's entertaining, but frustrating.
Yeah, but the alternative might be swift, but dangerous decisions without public input.
And public input, even if chaotic, can surface important perspectives.
I think about ancient Athens, where democracy began. Citizens debated everything, sometimes endlessly.
But only a small fraction could participate. Women, slaves, and foreigners were out.
Modern democracies are more inclusive, but still, some voices get left out.
Money in politics is a big issue. Campaigns can be expensive, and that favors the wealthy.
Exactly. It can feel like the system is open to all, but really it's open to those who can afford it.
Lobbying, campaign donations, and media influence can all tilt the playing field.
Some countries try to limit this with strict campaign laws, but loopholes always pop up.
Even so, many people around the world still fight hard for democracy.
That says something. Despite its flaws, people see it as a path to more freedom.
There's that old saying, democracy is the worst form of government except for all the others.
Churchill, right? It's funny but rings true. No system is perfect, but democracy is resilient.
And adaptable. Democracies can evolve over time, add new rights, and respond to changing values.
Of course, some critics argue that certain societies aren't ready for democracy.
That's controversial. Who gets to decide when a society is ready?
Good question. Sometimes outside pressure to democratize leads to instability.
Or the one person, one vote, one time scenario, where elections bring leaders who dismantle democracy.
It's like baking. If you skip steps or rush, you end up with a mess instead of a cake.
Nice analogy. Building democracy takes patience and the right ingredients: institutions, education, trust.
Trust is huge. If people don't trust the system, it falls apart.
Social media has made this even trickier. Misinformation spreads fast and can polarize people.
Yes, echo chambers can make it feel like we're living in separate realities.
And yet, digital tools can also empower more people to participate.
Online voting, grassroots campaigns, and crowdsourced policy ideas, those are exciting developments.
They are, but they also come with risks: hacking, privacy concerns, and digital divides.
So, democracy is evolving, but it faces new challenges every day.
I sometimes wonder if there's a perfect form of government, or if it's always a work in progress.
Maybe perfection isn't the goal. Maybe it's about constant improvement and learning from mistakes.
I like that. Democracy lets us course correct, even if we trip along the way.
And it reminds us that citizenship is active, not just about voting, but staying informed and involved.
Agreed. It's not a spectator sport. Everyone has to play their part, even if it's just asking questions.
So, is democracy the best form of government? Maybe it's the best we've come up with so far.
Or maybe the best one is still out there waiting for us to invent it.
For now, democracy gives us the tools to shape our future, together.
And that's something worth appreciating, and maybe even defending, flaws and all.
Well, that's our time. But here's a thought. What would you change about democracy if you could?
Great question. And for our listeners, what do you think makes a government truly the best?
Let us know and keep the conversation going. Thanks for tuning in.
See you next time.